42-year-old man sits in the parking lot in Chicago somewhere and gets gunned down live on his stream. And we have so many people that are victim blaming. So that's what this video is not. I'm not blaming the victim. What he went through was similar to something what P&B Rock went through out here in Los Angeles, where somebody was attempting to take his jewelry, and the guy refused and therefore succumbed to the injuries of the, I guess, little struggle that they went through. So rest in peace to this gentleman. Also, this would have been Nipsey Hussle's 40th birthday. Rest in peace to him as well. My question is, how conditioned have we become within the black community? And this doesn't go for all black people. I can't speak on behalf of all black people, but the intra-racial violence, the lack of conflict resolution, it immediately goes to that. I remember a gentleman not too long ago, maybe 6 months, maybe even a year ago, where I believe his woman was being talked to or catcalled at a gas station. He didn't like it, or made a pass at. I don't know the exact details, but it was something of that nature. And the man hops out of the car and just puts him down right there. And this happened in Chicago. I don't know if it's the same neighborhood, same area, but it immediately went to violence. But I see a lot of victim blaming online. People blaming the victim. And like I said, it was similar to what P&B Rock went through. And the question a lot of us people that are LA natives we had when P&B Rock got murdered was, why did he go to that specific one? He didn't really know. And I guess, people came with their philosophies and theories similar to what happened with this gentleman. And I'm just like, man, the level of conditioning that we've accepted this type of violence, like, it's really sad. It's really, really sad, because the person that lost his life, of course, devastating for everybody that knows this gentleman. I believe his name is Kevin, went by the street name Tuggs, or that was his alias. 42 years old, right? So what baffles me is, I think he was online. He was kind of already emitting some kind of energy. There was a lot of stuff happening around him, a lot of suspicious stuff that, even looking at that video, I was like, man, that's suspicious. It's a guy handing him a bag, and then after somebody hands him a bag, you're seeing one car just parked right there. And this is the type of stuff that if it happens in LA, you got to keep your head on a swivel. So I mean, this is in any neighborhood. You kind of got to be a little bit cognizant of your surroundings. And by the time it happened, he had an opportunity. It's like his body was showing signs of fear, but his mind wouldn't allow him to go out that way. So even though he was startled, even though he was amazed that this would even happen to him, despite who was a person behind the gun, it happened, and it happened so fast. Somebody else came in his car and alleged that they were the cousin. We don't know if that's true or not, because his demeanor was extremely calm. But when these type of things happen, I always say to myself, like, man, we have just become conditioned to this. And you can see this in a lot of reaction videos. It's like, man, why would you go over there wearing that chain, man? That neighborhood, you should have known. You should have known that was coming. And it's like, yes, we know these things, but at the same time, like, should that always be the result? You couldn't have pistol whipped this guy, that took his chain where you didn't necessarily have to kill him. You could have pistol whipped him. I mean, why does it have to go to you know, to that? That's my whole thing. It's like, why does it always have to go to losing your life? You know, of course, the same with P&B Rock. The wisest thing to do would be if you're in a situation, especially in a neighborhood like that, would be to just go ahead and give up your jewelry. Why? You could get some other jewelry. You know, if they got you, they got you. They pulled up on you, they caught you slipping, they got you. You know, you hand it over. All right, you got me. You got me. All right, cool. You could get another chain, but it's just so many things wrong with. When I look at that video, I'm like, man, this dude's 42 years old. Allegedly had did time in a pen. So he wasn't a dumb person. He wasn't an idiot. It was just, he was comfortable in this surrounding. He never thought whoever did that to him would do that to him. So, man, you just gotta be thankful for life, man. You gotta be thankful about this thing called life, because while he was on that live stream, he had no idea it was coming. So by the time it hit him, it was already too late. People screaming. I'm just like, man, why does it always have to come to this? Especially when you look at these reactions, like the conditioning that we have. Man, yeah, man, why did he wear that chain, man? Come on. It's like being in the lion's den, man, you know. It's like, yeah, of course, right? But we go back to this thing where you blame a woman for being assaulted based on the way that she dressed. And it's like, it doesn't work like that, right? It does, like, what that action was didn't deserve that consequence. So it's just like, I don't know, man. It's just my thoughts.